Hello and welcome to this episode of Waterdeep Dragon Heist. My name is John Gerdebed. I am the GM for this campaign. We rejoin the action as a murder investigation draws to a conclusion. How would you guys like to proceed with trying to observe someone not be murdered?
Should we see if there's anyone suspicious?
Okay.
I think that's not a bad option.
Yeah, that's probably the most
Walk
sensible.
into the pub and say, "Who here isn't a murderer? Raise your hand."
Okay,
That
so
might be a bit too on the nose, but
this is going to be a skill challenge.
okay.
I've got some options for you about what you can do in order to succeed this skill challenge.
One point before we get started. Do we know which alley, which it mentions the dark alley leading to the docks?
You would know which the dark alley is.
Because there's a backup plan. That's obviously where we're going to need to stake out.
I would assume that it is the map on the map Sternpost Street,
Okay.
That looks pretty.
as that seems to be the only place that leads into from Ship Street to the docks without just being Ship Street itself.
Okay.
Or there's multiple little side things that could be either way. It'd be
Or possibly Keel Alley.
possibly.
True.
So,
Okay.
this is a skill check. Does everybody know how skill checks work?
Yeah.
Clicking
Skill
on-
challenge.
Never done a skill challenge before, so
Okay, a skill challenge. Basically, you have to make a number of successful skill checks before you reach a number of failures.
ooh, right.
In this case, with some of them, it's just a case of make enough successful checks before you make the failures. In this case, there is a penalty for any failures that you make, so, do good. So you've got some options. You can look for possible victims to try and keep an eye on people that might be targeted. You can stay hidden and watch the tavern, or you can just watch the tavern rather openly.
Just stood right outside the door, arms folded.
So to look for possible victims, I'd need an insight or an investigation check. To stay hidden, I need a stealth check, or to just watch the tavern, I need a perception check.
I'm gonna try and watch the tavern.
I could try and
I
stay
will pick
stealthy
the-
and hidden out the way.
I'll go for the investigation path if you would be so kind.
Okay, so Tanny, you said you were going to watch the tavern, so can I get a perception check?
Yeah, because the fact is that he is big and he's bright and he has pink hair and he's a paladin. None of the other stuff is gonna help him, so it's a perception, huh?
Yes, please.
Oh fuck, never mind.
Okay.
I'm not proficient in any of them, so I don't think I'm going to be much help.
If you can tell me a different skill that you think you could use, Nuri.
Let's have a look, see.
And sorry, somebody else said they were going
Proficient
to...
in persuasion. Proficient in persuasion and insight.
I can take an insight
and
check to look
deception.
for...
Suspicious characters.
Okay.
For potential victims.
For potential victims. And Gimbal, you said you were going to do an investigation check.
Indeed. Go nice!
Okay. So that is 2 successes to 1 failure.
I'm trying to think what success we do. There's insight, You say you use insight to try and find potential victims, didn't you?
Yes.
What would I need for like staking it out stealthily?
A stealth check.
I'm better at stealth. I'm going to attempt to insight. 22.
Okay.
Using all my hunting prowess to find the weak one in the crowd.
You and Nuri both look over the tavern and you can see a couple of people that are getting incredibly hammered on
Fine.
on the blood wine. Why did it pick that word to echo? Weird.
Blood wine. Why?
Because it's very important. Blood wine.
Underscum.
Yes.
Any of the skills standing out to you?
I'm just going to try and stay out of the way because I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm hoping the smarter people will tell me. So I'll just sort of stealth to the side.
Okay. Make me a stealth check. Cool.
Wow.
Underscum fades out of existence.
He's just not around, y'all. He's
I
skedaddled.
am very good at pretending I'm not here.
Underscum's just stood in the corner, slowly eating crisps. And has perfected the art.
Fairly invisible.
Okay, so I need one more skill check from someone.
I can do a perception just to see if I can see anything.
Oh, can I try doing another perception?
Yeah.
I
Because
think,
I don't want to
I
fail.
think you've got better skills than I do in this. So.
Come on. 14.
Okay. You spot, between the five of you, a drunk half-elf who has had a lot of blood wine. Who about an hour past midnight gets up from the table that they've been sat at, just kind of stumbles out the front door and towards a dark alleyway. And
I stealth a follow.
all of you who have been watching the tavern, picking out the weak one in the crowd, Nuri and Seskarath, your hunter senses tingle.
I'm going to stay behind, actually.
And-
Just in case it's someone else, basically. If it's not the person, it might be someone else. Or someone is actually following behind afterwards.
Okay. Whoop.
And I just say, like, if it's the right one, just give me a call.
I really hope this map loads for everybody.
It has. It looks
There we go.
amazing.
It's delaying for a moment here. Oh, yes.
It was very blurry for a while, but it got there.
It might take a minute or so to resolve itself. So I don't have a commoner on the map just yet, but let me garp one.
Don't worry, we've got time.
Hey.
For me, it's still blurry anyway.
So who's going to be staying back? Is it just going to be you, Reginald?
Possibly, yeah.
Seskarath would be immediately following.
And like I said, like if it is to, if things
Hello?
start getting out of hand, just give me a hand. Hello, can you still hear us?
Is I can.
Oh no, he's not.
Ben?
I think he's not hearing us on our side.
Test heckle.
Testicle,
No.
testicle. He's like,
Um,
no.
No, we've lost all night. Whatever will we do?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hola.
Buongiorno.
Oh, thank God. Sorry, it all disappeared from me for a moment there.
Guten Tag.
Okay,
Willkommen.
you are in the dock ward. You are following a very drunk half-elf. You notice that several of the street lights have been smashed, leaving what should be a much better lit area in darkness.
Mm.
And as he passes the entrance to this alleyway, you see a blur of movement coming out of the shadows. And I would like to ask everybody to roll initiative, please.
Even me?
Yes.
Where's my bloody character sheet gone?
Dice, go.
I must admit,
Why?
everything has slowed down like nobody's for a moment for me, so...
15.18.
Come on.
Come. Come.
Come on, Roll20. Please play.
Come on.
Please play.
Come on. You know you will. Come on. Yeah. Mine.
Oh, for God's sake, come on.
Ow! My tablet stopped pinching me.
Okay.
There we go.
So on his first turn, this figure moves out of the darkness, and you can barely see him. He's wearing a full black outfit. And do any of you speak Elven?
No.
I do.
No.
Nope.
Haha, the mighty wizard knows Elvish.
Well, wouldn't we be closer?
Yeah, I'll let you move up one movement space. 30 feet.
Thank you. Especially me, I've been stealthy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop.
Yeah. I was trying to work out what the passive formation was going to be like, so I wanted to keep up and leave Moonin behind with Reginald. With the warning of, if Moonin calls, am I running?
You'll hear as he lunges out of the darkness. He just says in Elven, Yes, Iblis. Which, Gimbal, you understand to be Die Surface Dweller. And
It's a drow!
And he stabs stabs the guy with a scimitar, and the man is no more.
Dang it.
Seskoref.
Victims.
No, Sean.
Sean?
His net's gone again.
Oh, come on. Underscum.
Right. I am... Oh, God. Roll20, please keep up. I'm going to use... Obviously, dash forward, run forward first of all. to as far as I can go, and then going to dash afterwards. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then dash forward where I think I can get right next door to him.
Okay.
Yes. Won't be able to do anything, but at least I can get right by him.
Would you like to do anything with a bonus action?
I've just used dash. Will that take up my bonus action?
No, that's your action.
Oh. If nothing else, can I rage then?
Yes.
I will rage.
Gimbal.
Fantastic. I shall telepathically tell Moonin to start coring.
One
so
moment.
everyone knows
Nuri's
to
not
make
on the
a move.
Nuri's not on the turn track. Nuri rolled a 7.
Okay. What spells can we use here? Sadly, as well.
So sorry, it's Nuri's go first.
Oh, is it? Oh, yes, it is.
Right. So where's the guy we're after?
Down here, down the street.
Now on my back?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, welcome back.
So, what's wrong with this fucking thing? Meh. What's happened? I don't know that.
He's killed the guy.
We found
Great.
we found the dude, and he just straight up
He-
murdered the person.
He rolled a 20 on his initiative.
Right. How close can I get?
You can move 30 feet. So you can get up to there.
I thought it was 25 feet. No.
Oh wait, you're a gnome, so yes, you can move 25 feet, which would get you up 1 square back.
Okay.
And then, yeah, he is 35 feet from you.
Yep. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to press twice, but yeah, that should
Okay.
be in range.
He needs to make a wisdom save. She doesn't. So roll me a d8. Okay, 5 points of damage. Sean, sorry, it was your turn while you weren't here.
Okie dokie then, so it would be, I would move up a little bit, and I would attempt to hit him with my bow.
Okay.
Just gonna throw my bow at him.
That misses.
That misses, so that will be me, because I don't want to waste my action surge at the moment.
Gimbal, you cause Reginald Munin starts cawing.
Okay. Oh.
And I would like to use my bonus action
Okay.
to use the Grey Hand token to do a Dragon Ward Strike.
Okay.
And I'm going to empower one of my spells.
Okay. So this means it counts as 1 spell level higher than the spell level that you cast it at.
Indeed. And I'm going to improve my chromatic orb.
Okay. It misses.
Yeah.
The energy just strikes off of a building nearby.
Whoops.
Reginald.
Alright, so I'm now calling. I'm now running towards the area. So, am I just starting there, or am I still having to keep running until I get to that place?
I will say that that's where you can start moving from.
Okay. 5, 10. move here because there's a lamppost and I don't want to go smack in the
Boom!
lamppost.
Ow!
And I just call out for Gimble. I said, "Is that the person? Is that the killer?" Gimble. Hello?
Gibble?
Hi.
I said, "Is that the killer?"
Indeed.
Okay then. Don't let it get away.
Trying. I missed.
It's okay. I just call up and say, just make sure he don't kill him just yet. We might have to ask some questions.
He turns to you, Underscum, and just attacks you twice with his scimitar.
First one hits.
Second one does not. So you take 5 points of damage as you raged.
Oh yes, of course.
Underscum. And he just seems to be gleefully attacking you with the scimitar. Seskorath.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
I'm going to try to longbow him again. Longbow. 14.
Doesn't hit, I'm afraid. He just
Screw
turns it aside with a shield.
Screw it. Action surge. Longbow. No, 11.
Nope. Again, just boom, hits into a shield that he has on his arm. The target is going to remain headless. Underscum.
I am going to grab him.
Okay. Make me an athletics check with advantage.
24.
He rolled a 7.
Nice.
So you grapple him.
Yep. Don't think there's anything else I can really do for the time being.
Or just try and knock him out. Jeez.
No, that was my attack when it comes down to it. So,
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is.
that's fine then.
so yeah. I have him held.
Nuri.
Yes.
It is your go.
So have a look, see. Okay. Let's do a guiding. Sorry. Let's do a guiding bolt.
That will hit. So a bolt of radiant energy strikes into him. And he starts to glow, which means the next person's attack has advantage.
That's Gimble.
Gimbal.
Yeah, I have other plans.
Just gonna dance seductively. Ooh, child.
Go on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I cast that? It's not really worth it. So it would slow. There is an elf. No, yeah. I'm going to cast Asleep on him.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Probably got more hit points than what I'm probably going to end up rolling, but Also going to censor it away so it doesn't hit Underscum or anyone else.
It doesn't work.
Shocker. Yeah, elf can't be magically put to sleep.
Lord
And
Reginald.
drain card.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get over there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's not, well, actually, I'm gonna dash it, so that gives me another 30 minutes. So
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's how far I can go. And that
You
should
just-
be a turn.
He is going to attack Underscum again because he can't move yet at the moment. He doesn't seem particularly put off by you at the moment.
The feeling is mutual.
20 and 12.
20 hits.
So that is 8 points of slashing damage reduced to half. So that's obviously 4.
Yep.
Seskarath.
Just gonna walk over the body and go, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
And I'm going to trident him.
Okay.
With advantage because he's not been hit since the thingy.
With advantage because of that and because you were flanking.
And flanking as well. So, fuck it. 19.
Will hit him.
Good. 6 piercing damage.
You managed to just get the trident into a piece of the armor between some of the heavy leather armor he's wearing, and the commoner is going to remain dead. Underscum.
I am going to shove him to the ground.
Okay.
So it's another athletics, isn't it?
It is indeed, with advantage.
Yep. Oh, wow. Oh,
He rolled a natural 1. So yeah, you managed to knock him prone.
that's nice. Pegged to the ground. Well, I'm just going to say, I got him.
Perfect.
Nuri.
Yes.
He is pinned to... Well, he is on the ground with Underscum holding him.
Okay. Let's get a little bit closer. Which I think I can only get to there anyway.
You can go 1 square further forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want.
Yeah. What did we want? Are we still trying to maim him?
Yeah, we're trying to main him at the moment because we want to get some answers out of him. So
So
that's
basically,
my
leave
idea,
him
though.
alive.
Yeah, leave him alive for now. If you get knocked out completely, that's fine.
Mind you, if you can take his scimitar out of his hand, I'd be very thankful.
Yeah, try and get him.
And it didn't you describe him as he doesn't even see Underscum as a threat? He's happy to just attack him. So
Oh yeah, he really doesn't see...
I feel we may need to beat the shit out of him first.
He's starting to... Like, the gleeful look has dropped from his face. He's seen that you guys now surrounding him is more of a threat. But he was looking gleeful in his attacks. So is there anything you'd like to do, Nuri?
Let's try this one.
Okay, so he needs to make a charisma save.
Ooh.
What is your save, DC? I'm betting it's not 20.
I'm gonna bet it's not 20.
Yeah.
Where do I even find it? I don't
It's
know.
on the
On
spells
the
page.
Spell page should be at the top.
I was gonna say. Nope, it's a 13, so that's. Failed.
Gimbal.
I'm going to get Moonin to start flying around, make sure there's no one else nearby.
He will report back to you next turn.
Fantastic. And I shall end my turn.
Reginald.
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm here now. And I'm going to help. I'm going to start asking, is he still awake?
Oh yeah, he's still
yeah.
conscious.
Okay, I'm going to ask for some questions. Let's see. Who are you? What is your purpose of killing these people?
I don't need to answer any of your questions.
Well, my friend here will make sure you get some questions out of you. Answers out of you, I meant. I don't like when people just kill out of no reason.
Then what the fuck you friends with me?
You have a reason. You eat them.
Oh,
Yeah, you eat
true.
them.
I kill for good reason. I kill to protect.
Is that all you want to do on your turn?
I'm gonna basically punch him.
Okay.
Sure.
Roll me a strength check.
16. Doesn't work.
Doesn't work. You... Actually, no, you're at advantage for this. Roll it again.
Yes!
You slam your fist into him. What is your strength modifier?
My strength
4.
modifier is an 18. Oh, 4, I mean, I apologize.
So he takes that much damage. And you can just see his lip splits. And he just spits a black blood on the ground.
Now tell me, who are you?
On
What is-
his turn, he casts... So, Underscum, can you make me a strength check with advantage?
Yep. 17.
Okay. You both float up 20 feet into the air.
Oh, why can't you do anything about it?
Down the street, you hear. That's all
Technically, he's
fair.
leaving our. Technically, he's leaving our thing.
He is leaving
out.
your... He is leaving your area, so you do get attacks of opportunity against him.
I'm gonna try and grab him. Does that count?
He's already grappled.
No, like, 'cause I'm pull him down.
Grab a leg.
Grab a leg. I want to grab a leg.
Hold
Don't-
on to him like a balloon.
I don't think that grapple can be done as an opportunity attack. I think it's literally like swinging a sword type
Yeah,
thing.
it's more. It's usually described as kind of like an instinctual just flick of your weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna punch him again.
Okay. Roll me another strength check.
Normal.
Just normal this time, yeah, he's not prone anymore.
Come on! No, no mind.
You swing, you both swing with your weapon or fist, and he just slowly glides up into the air.
Wouldn't Seskarov have the advantage? He is still flanking.
Yes. Technically.
Okay, that's 20. How about that?
That one does hit.
Good. 9. Thank you, man.
Okay, so at the end of his turn, Underscum, you and he are level with the roof of this building.
Okay.
Cue the music from Up.
Seskaraf.
Right.
He is 20 feet in the air above you.
Right, back to the longbow then. 19.
That'll hit.
9 piercing damage. I
Okay.
already used my thingy, so yeah, I'm good. I really need to buy more arrows.
At some point soon, yeah. The commoner that was killed is still dead.
Totally dead.
Underscum.
Right.
Your feet are dangling off the ground.
Oh.
If you got something good, do it now.
Let's see.
Just like an
Sorry.
epic pile driver from 20.
We'll have a go at it. You're running away? How pathetic. My goodness. And here I thought you were meant to be proud.
He beats your... Is that really the
12.
save?
Yeah,
Okay.
12 is the save.
He makes it, so he doesn't take damage. He
Oh,
shrugs off your vicious mockery.
Oh, well. I'm still holding on to him.
Nuri.
Yeah.
They have floated up into the air. They are level with the roof of the building that you are stood in front of. What would you like to do?
I can get to my sheet. I will troll the dead them.
Okay. So that is a
Wisdom save.
save. He rolled a natural 20.
Oh, wow.
Thank God!
Damn it!
Gimbal.
Well, all I can imagine now is Nuri just screaming into the void.
Screaming in the night. Just
Our Lady of the Church.
Oh my ears, my beautiful fucking ears. Oh.
Alright, let's just launch a firebolt because I don't want to waste any more spell slots.
That will hit him.
And that'll do some damage.
That does do some damage.
Stop flying! It's not fair.
Reginald.
Ow, my ears.
Sorry.
Alright, it's fine. So they're still floating, yeah?
Yep, they're about 20 feet above you.
Oh, how? So I'm not 7 feet. Am I 7 feet? Yeah, I'm 7 feet.
They're about 13 feet above your head.
I got nothing that be big. I don't have any. I don't have anything I can. You know. I don't have any long distance stuff.
So you just kind of look up and swear at them for a few minutes?
I swear in German.
shake your fist harder, boy!
Maybe I can throw my great club at them. I'm gonna throw my great club.
Okay. Roll me an attack with it.
Nope, no, I don't
You-
lost my great club.
Hurl it into the air. You hear
Flies
it.
through a window.
You hear it slam down in an alleyway nearby.
And I'm like,
Ow. I was just hoping it would just be.
I've already lost my thing now. I'm gonna have to go back and get it. at some point.
Okay, he is still grappled, so he can't move. He can still float here.
Just float defiantly.
He looks at you, Underscum. You have been an amusing distraction, but he pulls out a pistol from his belt.
I forgot about this.
Huh.
Bloody game.
Does a 23 hit you?
That does.
Wouldn't he be at disadvantage because he's at close range?
Oh,
Point.
Fingers are a thing.
I'm just making sure.
No. He would be, except he's trained to be at close range.
Ah.
because
Like
he's a
some sort of
bastard.
What?
Um,
Oh, freaking
So you take 12 points of piercing damage, half to 6. And 9 points of poison damage.
Right, taking that to 15, which takes me down to mi pois.
At which point you fall off. And he just steps onto the rooftop. Seskorath.
Right. I'm going to try to shoot him with my bloody longbow, aren't I?
Okay.
Shoot. 17?
That just misses.
Damn it.
It just into the rooftop.
How far up are the... I mean, that's obviously about 20 feet up. So
About 20 feet up.
both of them are about 20
Yeah.
feet. Could I try to climb?
You can try to climb, yes.
It's athletics, it's acrobatics.
It's athletics.
11.
You managed to get about halfway up the building.
So put myself like on. Actually, no, correction. I'd probably go for this one. So yeah.
Oh, so you're climbing up the same building.
Yeah. So
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have also said that we're going to follow the letter of the rules here, and when Underscum hits the ground, he fails 1 death save.
Poopy.
Okay.
The commoner remains
It's up.
a corpse. I was just waiting for somebody else to die.
Gets up, pulls out a pistol and shoots.
Underscum. At the end of your turn, could you make a death saving throw, please? Okay. Cool. Glad it wasn't a 1.
Oh,
Indeed. Medic?
Nuri.
Can I help?
Do you have
Yeah,
any healing
yeah.
magics?
Yes.
Do them.
Who needs them? Where do I need to direct it?
Underscum, who is lying
Underscum
unconscious on the floor in front of you.
Currently bleeding out, you know, just...
A large blood splat from where he crashed into the ground from 20 feet up.
There we go.
crossbow bolt.
What?
I don't know how to word that.
The
You
healing
shot
crossbow.
me! You shot me to bring me back to
Not
life!
the crossbow.
It's the very healing crossbow,
What
that's all.
the hell?
One moment, let me double check something real quick. Oh! That's where that went.
It's a blind ammo.
Whoops.
Although that could work. But healing by arrow.
So, Underscum, you...
Why have I got a crossbow bolt in my shoulder?
You come back to life, a bleeding wound on your shoulder from the bullet that went in, and rather a lot of pain as you slammed 20 feet into the ground, but you are alive again with 6 hit points.
Thank you.
You doing, buddy?
Gimbal.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can I see him from there?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm gonna risk it for a chocolate biscuit. Eat a ray of sickness.
Yeah,
He
but that's not
does.
biscuit, though.
Just as Underscum comes around and just goes,
So does that do damage?
It does. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. He rolls a
Okay.
19.
Okay, so he's not poisoned, but he still takes the 15 poison damage.
Okay. He's
Hey.
not looking good.
go!
And he retches a little bit. Reginald.
Has he gone down?
No.
I can't do shit. I'm just gonna. Does anyone need healing?
Yes.
I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal you, buddy. I'm gonna heal you, buddy. Don't worry. I'm gonna cast it up level 1. 9.
Thank you.
I just like pat him, say, there, buddy. There. You tried.
He will take off across the rooftops. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, Gimbal. I forgot to say, on your turn, at the end of your turn, you get a telepathic message back from Munin. There's a dark shape moving across the rooftops.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that. Thanks.
There's another dark shape moving across another rooftop.
Oh.
Seskarath.
I am going to continue my climb.
Okay.
So, athletics again.
Yes, please. You just managed to clamber up onto the rooftop.
But does that use like all my movement to do it?
That's all your movement, yes.
Yeah. And then I'm going to try to fire at him again.
Okay.
So, yeah. 18?
Will just hit. As he's running across the rooftops, he stumbles slightly as the arrow hits him in the back. And then somewhere else on another rooftop that you can't quite see at the moment, another arrow flies into him and he gets carried backwards by the weight of the arrow, slamming into him. And a giant arrow that looks like something you'd fire out of a ballista
Fucking hell.
protrudes from his chest. And I need to find a token.
Just for the arrow. It's that big.
After a couple of seconds, Sean, a orc, half orc, not 100% sure which, comes running up with a massive bow and a quiver of arrows that all look like, you know,
Far too big for the average bow to be firing.
a cross between a ballista arrow and a caber that you might toss in a Highland Games.
Wow.
And you can see that the bow itself has been specially made and reinforced for the muscular frame of the character carrying it. And he introduces himself as Ziraj.
Bitch, you took a fucking kill.
He introduces himself as Ziraj. I am a friend of Davil. Thank you for leading me to this, cretin. You made the hunt easier.
We want to capture it and ask for questions and get answers out of him.
Apparently they wanted to ask questions, I see not why.
Neither do I. He is dead now, and therefore no longer a threat.
Do you want the body? He is your kill.
No, he is dead now. Farewell. And he disappears
have
into the
initiative?
darkness. Yes.
Good. Goes up. Soften arm. Hacks off some fingers. Drags the body along. And drops it into the alley.
I think Reginald's just gonna be like pretty bummed out by that. It's like,
There's a loud sort of splatting sound as the body just into the alleyway. Minus one arm.
Good kill. Escarath.
Carefully climbs back down.
A very large arrow still protruding out of the chest.
I didn't know you fired those.
It was not me, it was Ziraj. He was an orc of some kind.
Ah,
He was sent by... Who was he sent by?
Davil.
Was that the guy who sent us on this?
Yes.
He was sent by Blonde Elf.
double.
Blonde Elf.
Yes.
well. Oh well. All's well that ends well. But we need to be, Is he still alive or is he dead?
He is officially dead.
Oh, he's dead.
I'm pretty sure after the arrow immediately just chucking him off the roof. He's gone.
We need to make sure that nothing goes back to Darul.
Well, that's the point. I'd like to tear... I would like to try and tear out my... Even if I break the arrows, I want to tear my arrows out and Ziraj's.
Okay. You can recover half of the arrows that you shot in this encounter.
I'm trying to think how many I shot. I think I shot 6 because I started with 12, so...
So yeah, you can get 3 back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my great club back.
You can get your great club back.
I'm gonna have Moonin just sit on the body.
He's just Reginald's just gonna be like pretty bummed out. He's just like, ugh.
I suppose anybody knows this person. No, that's the commoner.
They were the
What's
victim.
left?
They were weak.
They were still a citizen of Waterdeep, Escarath.
Got themselves inebriated and therefore an easy target.
I'm going back to drink.
I'm going to.
Do we want to leave the body of this guy here, or do we want to like chuck him into the docks?
I'd rather have.
I think that when it
Chat
comes
with
down
the-
to it, there's been a list of murders around anyway. The last thing we
True,
need
if
to
at least they've got the possible murderer at this point.
I have a rather better idea. Once we get rid of the corpse of our friend with the arrows or whatever there, when we call for some aid, as if, just random bystander, come across dead body, it gets alerted as it's just another one of the murders, and we are sort of brushed off to the side. No one pays attention to us, no one pays attention to our benefactor.
True.
Reginald's gone at this point, to be honest.
Okay. So
Yeah,
are we disposing of murderer first, or are we leaving both of them and just calling attention to murder? Help.
It depends. Are you going to try and take meat from murderer?
I've already taken some fingers.
In which case, I'd probably suggest we get rid of the murderer's body.
So I mean, this alley leads to the waterfront, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can get to the waterfront quite easily from here.
So
Okay.
we could kind of carry him over there, and if we can find anything to weight him down, great. Otherwise, just chuck him in the water.
Would you like to loot him before you do?
I would suggest it, yes.
May as well.
Then you can make the note that you have the following.
I should have paper nearby, but I don't.
Does anybody want to cast Detect Magic on him to find magic items?
We can.
Oh, damn it. I'm not even
Yep.
I can do.
Has to be done with more the ritual sense.
Okay. You spend the time to concentrate on it, and his boots are magical.
And then made for walking.
That's what
He
they're-
has magic shoes.
Magic
Ooh.
tools.
Do we know what they do?
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, they don't happen to be red with a white stripe.
No.
Red crystal slippers.
You don't know what they do with that spell, just that they are magic.
Okay.
Well, let's take them anyway.
Oh,
They obviously were a benefit to him.
I'll make a note there in my inventory.
Okay.
So
Magic
you're going to take the
boots.
magic. You're going to take the magic boots, okay?
Magic shoes.
What else do we have?
He also has a pistol.
Well, I'm not using weaponry, so
He has a pistol, 19 bullets.
Seth Kareth can use another range possibility.
You run the risk of blowing your own hand off with that.
By the way, we should take it. We decided to get who actually used
oh
it.
yes.
You have make a note that you have a pistol with enough bullets and smoke powder to make 19 shots.
So
You probably sell it
pistol.
for good money as well, though. But I'm not able to tell you.
pistol, powder, etc. for 19 shots.
Yep.
Done. And that's it. Just magic boots and pistol.
Yes. That's all he has on him.
Then we drag him to the water. Or carry him to the water, probably, because otherwise trail.
In which case, Nuri and Gimme, I think you two are probably the best ones for grabbing attention to the dead body. Less threatening, after all. Give us a few minutes
we can.
first, eh?
How do you express the invitation to basically launch out a signal flare?
I said give us a few minutes to get rid of this one. I thought you were meant to be smart.
I just watched you fall from 20 feet in the air.
And yet, I'm not meant to be smart.
That's
Me
Grass has already
strong,
played.
you
That's
smart.
Grass has
Remember
already
exactly
played,
what I told us.
like Seth's already started running down the street with a body over his shoulder.
You
I'm
hear
trying his best to help you as well.
you hear in the distance, Gimbal, the cawing of a giant flying creature as it sees the signal flare you send up. A griffin. A griffin, I say.
You'd be a griffin.
Lands in the street. Now let's get rid of the people that aren't here at the moment.
That was a speedy response time.
We protect Waterdeep. You are with the Order?
Well,
yeah.
someone.
And I show him with Force Grey.
Ah, you're with Force Grey.
Yeah, for the time being. Just wanted to report a dead body.
Another murder.
Yes.
It's disturbing.
I understand it's been quite a string.
Yes. Hopefully we can bring him to justice soon. Thank you for your time. We'll need to take statements from you both. And you spend some time, give him statements.
Oh,
Yep. That we do not mention the dead body. Well, the guy absconding with the rest of the party absconding with the dead body.
Yeah.
And after a little while, he thanks you for your observations, and again wishes that they can bring this guy to justice. Gets back on the griffin and takes back to the skies.
And one day Gimble will fly. And on that day, I suspect there'll be an anti-magic field.
We've enacted a no-fly zone across the entirety of Waterdeep.
Yep, just as Gimble flies from the tower.
Would you like to, at some point over the night or next morning, Gimbal, like to cast Identify on the magic boots you found?
Indeed, I would like to.
These are boots of elven kind. While you wear these magic boots, your steps make no sound regardless of the surface that you step upon. You have advantage on stealth checks that rely on moving silently.
Ooh, super fancy.
Mm.
We can all figure about who's going to have those later.
The following day, a knock at the door.
Deathgrass comes into the tap room, nibbling on a drow finger.
Yagra knocks at the door, and you can all make a note that you've got 1 point of renown with the Doom Riders.
Renown thing.
Is it Doom Raiders or Riders? What did I say?
Whatever you want it to be.
The Doom Raiders.
Raiders.
And Doom Riders for me.
And they give you... they pay you each 50 gold.
Booyah! That's the amount we paid earlier, cover.
Yeah, so.
And that is where we will call this session to a close.
I know this is going to be one thing when it comes down to an odd request or an odd idea for the group.
Mm.
Shall we have a safe for our tavern so we can decide to put so much into the tavern to try and keep that running? Obviously, it doesn't matter so much now, but later on it certainly will.
Some
Yeah,
sort
thanks.
of like brute fund.
Yeah.
Safe would be an idea.
You can currently, if you want, put money into the... there is a handout that is the Trollskull Manor inventory.
Oh, yes.
So you can place gold into that and mark it off of your character sheet.
I'm going to put into the 50 gold, which...
As has been noted, make sure that nobody else edits it while you are editing it.
Right. One at a time, then. So, 50 gold. Save changes. There we go. Next up.
So I will let you guys edit that note, and I'm going to just wrap up the stream. So thank you guys in the chat so much for watching. If you haven't done so already and want to follow along with us, please do hit that follow button before you go. It's a great way that you can support the channel, and it's a completely free way that you can support us. In the meantime, we have the following streams coming up. Tomorrow night, Sean and I will be on the Minecraft Mondays servers, building the Orb of Draconic Power, and possibly moving towards Yes, Underscum, you will have long rested.
Thank God.
You're still in a fair amount of pain, but the hit points are back. Building the Draconic Power Orb and possibly starting to move towards building the Draconic Reactor to harness the power of dragons for ultimate power and hopefully to not turn our base into a massive hole in the ground.
Dragons!
Massive hole of the ground. Massive hole of the ground.
On Tuesday, Sean, Shan, Jeff, and myself will be back on the Sea of Thieves, piercing the veil once again to get to the shores of gold. Because last week it was poopy and we couldn't finish the quest because the game was running really weirdly because of the incoming patch. So hopefully it'll be running better this week, fingers crossed. On Wednesday this week, it is the Eye of the Tempest. The Adventures of the Golden Tooth continue as the group has to make their way up the Earthspar Mountains to deliver a message to the monks in the monastery. I could possibly try to alliterate that even further.
Magical monks of mystery within the monastery on
top of the mountain. On Thursday, Angel keeps playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. So if that is a game that you are interested in seeing, I believe that she is getting quite close to the end of it. Tune in to see her play that this Thursday. And on Sunday this week, don't know if we're going to do a stream on Friday at the moment. On Sunday this week, the group is trying to find Palarandusk, a gold dragon who has been absent or unseen for quite some time, but may have some lead on Malazan, the Angel in Irons. So stay tuned as they head to the mysterious Gnomon mining town of Ithrimbil. Stay tuned to see if they find anything good there. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys again real soon. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
farewell.